So, a very good morning from the lighthouse this morning. It's a beautiful day. They have forecast some winds later, about 3 o'clock, to get up to about 46 miles an hour today. So we're setting off quite early. We're going to go to Kynance Cove today. It's a beautiful beach that is renowned for its white sands and blue waters, and I know there's a lot of caves there as well. So we're going to walk down the southwest coast path and go there this morning. Now, I went to bed last night and I was absolutely knackered. And as you all know, if you watched the last video, I was in bed for about an hour and the foghorn woke us up. So it took me ages to get back to sleep after that. So we'll carry on and we'll see what we come across today. Be there from the lifeboat station where we went to in the other videos. Just another side view of it. It's low tide now at the moment, so this is the lowest it's going to be today, and look at it. So you can see all the rocks. Now it's low tide, you can actually see how dangerous the shipping is around here. All them rocks out at sea, they all get covered up by high tide, and when the tide's coming in, it just splashes up really high. Just been speaking to one of the locals, a really nice fella he was, and he had a dog with him, and we were just having a chat with him, and he's got a mannequin in his window and his wife calls it Anthea. So if you remember, I'll show you Anthea on the way back. But he was a really nice guy. He was, told us quite a lot of stuff of what was on around here, some of the local tales and that sort of stuff. But yeah, really friendly guy. So if you just go past the cafe, if you're ever down this way and you see a mannequin in the bungalow just past the cafe and there's a lady in the window, she isn't real, but she's called Anthea. Now unfortunately we can't go down that part of the footpath today. There's the footpath, you just come down. Again, you can still see Lizard Lighthouse just about, peeking through the top. Sun now just hitting the water. I'll say it's a beautiful day. Don't know what it's going to be like going back, because I think when we do go back we'll be facing the wind, I think so. And I'll say the wind's going to get up later to 40 miles an hour, and that's going to go on right through the night until tomorrow. But whatever the weather is here, I don't know, it's magical. Even in winter when it's windy, and like last night when we were in bed and the foghorn went off, it's all part of the experience. I know some people come here and the foghorn kept me awake all night. Well, it's like buying a house on a golf course field, isn't it? And moaning about people playing golf. You know, it's all part of the experience, and excitement of coming to somewhere like this when it's just something that's not a normal thing at home. I can understand it annoying the locals maybe, because obviously it's just normality to them, isn't it? It's blowing an absolute hoolie, and it's only going to get worse. Morning. So we've been climbing quite a while, so the higher we're getting, the more windy it's getting. But you know what, it's lovely. Clears your nostrils out as well. Just might put my hat on later though. But the path isn't, considering the amount of rain we've had, the path isn't that bad, to be fair. And Barry was saying, who was talking to down in the village, and he was saying it's probably the wettest February for a very, very long time. Whoa, look at that down there. Be careful here, guys. It's windy, I don't want to get blown off. I think with those two little bungalows over there, I think that is Kynance Cove. I'm not sure if they're called the Crane Lodges, but they might be further out to sea. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Have to be careful here, guys. Wow, we made it. Kynance Cove, the cove down there, it's so popular, especially in the summer months. Car park apparently gets really full quite quickly, and it's that beautiful down there. They've actually filmed quite a few TV series, I believe. The film Poldark, is it an Emperor down there? Agatha Christie, something to do with Agatha Christie. They filmed a few other things down there as well, so if I remember, I'll tell you then what else was filmed down there. So I think we're about halfway now, to be honest. I said the path's in really good order. For the amount of weather that we've had, you know, the path's fantastic. Lovely expanse of beach there. I said it's going to be a lot rougher this, I imagine, on the way back, because the tide, they'll be on the turn, they'll be coming back in. As you can see, for all the rain, most of the path has been like this. Look at that, what good order it's in. And if you can tell by me breathing, then it's definitely a harder walk than yesterday. But it's a nicer walk, I think. A lot more variation, a lot more things to see. Loads of different coves and little waterfalls to have a look at. Now I was going to do some filming of that walk up, but if I filmed it on the way, all you heard is really steep. That's a really steep walk up. Maybe I just need to get a bit fitter, eh? Oh, it's all a bit more flatter now. Whew. I've still not got over it. I think we're just coming up now to Kynance Cove. That's what a beautiful shot that is. That's probably the nicest shot of today. Another walk down there is a real steep decline down there, and you got to pass or go through like a bit of a river as well, so I just hope it's not too full, else we might gonna get wet feet. But yeah, we're here because I can see the cafe. So there's the descent down now. There's the cafe, there's Kynance Cove. One of the nicest beaches, well, where I've been to in Cornwall anyway. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning. That's all I can say about it. Let's start the descent down now to the cove. Just don't fall, Phil. Don't fall. It looks like the cafe's open anyway. I think I'm in need of a brew now. I've brought no water out with me. Nothing to eat, nothing. I think we've been out a couple of hours now. We've walked 2.46 mile. And I think the highest elevation is about 638 feet that we've been on above the cliffs, above sea level. But I'm not looking forward to this walk back up here. It's going to be tough. So I think I'd be switching the microphone off again. I was telling you before about getting across that little river thing. That's the way you must go when it's high tide. So we're going to see if we can see if we can get across. If not, we'll have to go up on the other route, on the high tide route, because I say you've got to go across the water. So we'll see what happens. If we can't get across here, I'm going to have to walk all the way back up these steps again. Let's hope we can make it. Let's hope we can get across here. And look, from here, it's not looking that good, to be honest. So we might have to go the cliff top route. Maybe it should have just gone that way in the first place. It isn't looking good, but we'll see. Man. Oh, aye. Looks like you can get across. So when the sea's up, obviously it comes up to this bit here, and then you can't get across that bit of beach when it's high tide. We might have to come back way back. So tide might be turning now. I think it's time to put the camera away a minute while I go over these rocks, because the day I'm having, I'll end up slipping and breaking the camera. Oh, made it, folks. So the beach at Kynance, it's renowned for its white sands and turquoise waters. It doesn't look that turquoisey today, From down here, it does when you're up above. I know in July, August and the popular months in summer, it's very hard to actually get a car parking place as well. Up on the car park at the top. I think there's a programme called Then There Were None. I think they use that as well as a filming location. Like I said before, Poldark, I think it was called The Nampa, was also filmed down here. And also, I think it was The Devil's Foot from Sherlock Holmes. That was also filmed down here as well, so the logistics of getting the film crew down here must have been exciting to watch. Probably better coming here actually when the tide's out a bit, to be honest, because you can get out to the sands more, and I think there's a few caves you can access. I don't think we'll be accessing any caves today because the sea's quite high up, to be honest. That looks steep. I'm surprised nobody's done that house up, to be honest. It's amazing location. What a place. I've got the cafe now. I'm going to get myself a brew, cup of coffee. Goes inside. Hey mate, can I have 2 coffees, mate, please?
Yeah, any coffee in particular?
Just ordinary white coffee, mate, please. Yeah. Do I collect them outside?
Yeah, we'll stick our head out the hatch there and we'll shout your number when it's ready. 540 in total then, please.
4, 5. There you go, mate. Cheers, Paul.
Oh, cool, thanks. Sorry, 540.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll get there, yeah. It's a long walk.
Perfect. You are order number 72.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. That's me. He's going over there. Watch your head. Thank you. So that cafe where I've just had a cup of coffee, beautiful cup of coffee, it's been there since 1929, and it used to rely on spring water, and also it used to have a generator to actually run it, and in 1999 the National Trust took it over. They renovated the cafe, put power in there and all the amenities that it needs to run in the modern world. But if you're ever down here, go and have a brew in there because it's really nice. It was fresh ground coffee as well, and yeah, they sell lots of nice things to eat in there. It's getting pretty busy now. I think it's about 12 o'clock as well, so it's probably dinner time for a lot of people. Access to the cafes either down from the Southwest Coast Path, which is the way we came today, or there's a pathway that actually leads up to the car park at Kynance Cove there. That's on the top, and then you walk down from the car park. There's toilets here, and there's also toilets at the car park as well. It's just a bit unfortunate today because the tide's in. I can't actually get out on the beach to show you all the beautiful beach, all the beautiful sands and caves, because obviously the tide's coming in. So it's nice to see the tide in, but at the end of the day, a lot of the beach you can't access when the tide's in, unfortunately. So it's one of them. On these cliffs now, it's starting to splash up slowly. I don't think we sat here much longer. Seaweed, aren't you? Hey. What are you doing? Hey. Got a mate for life here, haven't we? Hey. Got a mate for life. You good lad. I've just been doing some filming down by the beach here, and some ladies just come up to me and said, "What's that in your hand?" I said, "It's a GoPro." And she thought I was a scientist measuring wave height. I said, "I wish. I'm definitely not a scientist." About an hour and a half now off high tide, and every so often the sea's coming in, there's all these rocks here. All of a sudden you hear this massive big thud where the sea has hit something. Yeah, no beach left to walk on. We're just walking on pebbles now. There's no beach at all. But to be honest with you, there's been no beach since we actually come down here, to be honest, to actually walk on today. Time to head back to the lighthouse. To the top now, that's a path that we actually walked down when we came down to the cove. We're going back up to the car park that way. That's a path that we just come up. This is avoiding the steps as well, and this is the way you'd have to come as well if this was high tide. Now you'd have to come this way anyway, so you can't get up the other steps when the tide's in. Last stretch at home now. God, it's windy now. Look, you can actually hear it on the microphone, but it's blowing the hoolie. But there you go, that's a different view now. Coming into the lighthouse, you can just see the old lifeboat station and the old slipway maybe on camera. Whoa, man, that's windy. Sleep blew my glasses off. He said about 3 o'clock the wind had come. I'm struggling to even stand up now at the moment. Oh. So, probably around now, high tide. And it's fairly splashing up now. I nearly went right on my arse then. And yeah, you can still hear that flood sometimes when it hits a rock or hits the cliff edge. You can just see the cafe on top. There's the lighthouse. That walk was as amazing as last time, to be honest. Really enjoyed that. So I just can't wait now to get home, get home to the light, have something to eat and have a proper cup of Cornish filtered coffee again. And there in the window was the mannequin I was telling you about with a summer dress on. I think she's got the same dress on as last time. Next time I come I'll have to bring her a new dress. Wavecraft Cafe. So that brings the videos to an end here in Cornwall. Thanks for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed them. I've done my best to bring you as much footage as possible. It's not that easy doing this vlogging stuff, but hopefully in future videos, hopefully the videos will be a little bit better. But it's time to say good night now from Lizard Lighthouse. So please, if you'd like this video, please comment, and also please subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you some more videos at a future time. We also have another YouTube channel if you're interested in ghosts and hauntings and haunting history and all that, and you can view that at UK _paranormal search. You can find us on there as well, where we do have a ghost channel, and that channel is going into these alleged haunted locations, but I go in there to bring you the truth of our thoughts and feelings at these locations. You know, it's not like the TV, and it's as real as you're going to get to any haunting documentary or any haunting program that you do see on YouTube. So please go over there and give us a thumbs up on that channel as well. Cheers guys, see you soon, take care, and I will see you again in another video, I'm sure. Bye for now.